Would you like to learn how to make this cute little Peter Rabbit Beatrix Potter bunny? Stay tuned and watch. For the Beatrix Potter cake, you gotta have Peter Rabbit. So I have in my description bar a link to an awesome Peter Rabbit graphic that you can download, and you can even manipulate in size the exact size that you want for the cake you're doing. Now I'll show you the images. This is the size I'm probably going to choose, but you can make them really big too, see? And I even have other sizes because I wasn't sure which size I wanted, but it just shows you all the different sizes that you can make it. First I'm going to cut it out, and I like these scissors because they're decoupage scissors you can buy, and they're a little curved at the ends, but they can get into the little corners here easier than regular scissors. And here he is. So this part you don't have to worry about in here because you are going to have to paint this, but the outline is important. That's why I recommended these decoupage scissors, because as you can see it's hard to get in there with regular scissors. So I'm going to just take off as much as I'll need, and it's really soft. It's very good fondant. To make it sure it dries in time, I'm going to put some of the tylose powder in it. So to do that, you just simply just put like a thumb here and kind of like it's a bowl, and just sprinkle some in there, and then you just knead it. So you want to fold it first like this, and then fold it over again, and just kind of keep doing that. You can either cut it out first with your exacto knife, or you can use a scribe and outline very lightly, so when you do the painting you can see the features better. So I'm going to do that first. Now you just want to cut around it. So as you can tell, it's flopsy. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Peter. So it needs to be a lot firmer than this. Now if there's kind of like the edges are a little rough looking, you can always go back with some water and just kind of take your finger and go around them. But this has to set for a couple days anyways. Or you can put in the oven overnight with the light on. So this is the next day, and I wanted to show you the colors I'm going to use to paint the Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit. And it's going to be black, the brown, copper, and like a cobalt blue color. What you do with these is you find a little container to put them in, and I like these because they're sushi containers to put sauces in, but they work perfect for this. And I have 2 of them here. Then you're going to need some alcohol, and I have some whiskey in my cupboard, so I thought this would work perfect. It can be vodka. I think it's best to use alcohol rather than lemon juice because this really absorbs into the color. It will not I mean, even if they eat the bunny, it's not going to be harmful because it will absorb into the color and really keep the colors in there, and they won't wash out at all. So you just take a little bit of this. Oop, that was a little more than I needed, but and just put a couple drops in here. And then you can drink the rest. But maybe after the bunny's painted. Here's the bunny, and it turned out really nice and firm overnight with the light on in the oven. To do this, I have different size brushes. I'm probably going to end up using this flat one for the jacket, and then I have a round one and a really more thinner one too for the outlines and stuff. And this one as well, that's thinner. So to do the bunny, I've never done one of these before, so it's a lot of trial and error at first. So I'm learning that it's good to have a paper towel so you can dab off and apply it back on. I'm sure the more I do this, the better I will get too. But I can't wait to do more because it is fun. But it gets a little tedious. It's just that it's a learning curve. It's like anything. Outline the Beatrix Potter. You don't have to have straight lines. You don't want straight lines. They should be a little jaggedy, kind of like the fur. Still need a lot more of the fur though. I took away some with the towel. I just blotted it and took some away. Now I'm just gonna outline the ears. Like I said, don't have it aligned. Back into doing the fur around here. So with doing the bunny, I found out that it's a little darker, of course, but I think it turned out pretty good. However, I was not happy with the jacket. The jacket was just too dark. So I took off the blue with just taking a wet paper towel and wiping it off. And so I got a lighter blue I'm going to put over it. Now I'm fine with the outline. I think that's kind of cool actually. So I'm going to leave it at, but I am going to fill it in with a lighter blue now. Just a tiny bit of food coloring in here. I got way too much food coloring before. I totally learned my lesson from that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into the alcohol first and just put it on over, but just bring it into this and just a dot of the blue and just see what happens. Just a dot. See, just a little bit goes a long ways. Just a dot. So there he is. And there's the real Beatrix Potter bunny. And there's the one I did, which I don't want to tilt too far because I don't want to have it break. Yes, it's not exact, but it's close enough. And I'm going to be doing a Beatrix powder cake that's due Saturday, so this will have plenty of time to dry. This is Tuesday, and I put it in the oven all night, but I want the alcohol to dry on it too, which probably will be in a few hours. And that'll be it, and I'll put it in a cool, dry place. The last thing you ever want to put this would be in the refrigerator or somewhere damp, like out on this porch. It would totally wilt to nothing and be gooey and disgusting. So cool, dry place. And then on Saturday, I will put it on the cake when it's done and right before delivery, because you don't even want to set this on the cake too soon, because it could still wilt. Take it from me, you don't want to put this in the fridge, because when you take it out, it just wilts. So you want the cake to be cool and firm, and then you put it on the cake, and then you deliver, and then they take it and, you know, hopefully have the party right away. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video.